So we're gonna get back to it here in the second part of this video. Video is really long, so I broke it down into two. But I got the birds serenading me, hearing back there. Beautiful day down here. Man, this place is squatchy. Let's get back to it. All right, now we're walking up the path to the left. Instead of down towards the river, we're up the other way. And look at this over here. I don't know what to think of it. I guess it's just all downfalls. But I don't know if you guys can see how far back through this it goes now. You see how far back through there that goes? See if, I mean, it goes way back in there now. Again. This is like weird. It's not up in the air, but okay, I see. It's where they cut these trees here, and they all just landed there maybe. I mean, that's a jumbled mess. But I don't think, I mean, unless it's like a, I don't know, a juvenile Sasquatch down here practicing maybe? I don't really think so, but we'll take a closer look. Just weird how all this is like this, and not all of them are cut. See how that's just twisted up? Let me walk a little further. I just thought this was interesting to see. Man, I guess I could look up and there's not a whole bunch of stuff, you know, up there where that could have fell down, straight down. So we're walking down through here, and I came across a little so-called structure back there, if you want to call it, or juvenile attempt at a structure. Look at that snap off right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a snap off in half. Must be King Kong down here, if that's a snap off. More than likely, it's just some wind damage though. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with this side over here. I definitely am. I keep hearing something over there. It's probably just a deer or something, or a squirrel or whatever. All right, so we made it to the other side over here, and we've came all the way up to that island. Look at that over there. And look at this, hanging over. That tree is just about done for. So I'm not gonna get too close over there, but I thought I'd show you the force of the water that comes through here and what it brings with it. You guys see that big pile over there. So I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's construction. Right up here is the 480 bridge. Past that is the airport land and all that. So right up here is as far as I'm gonna go. I just wanted to walk all the way along the river. Well, we went along the river first, and then we came back and followed another path that also came back closer towards the river. So we are on that left path here, and this is as far as it takes us. Because like I said, once you get past 480 there, it's the highway, I mean the airport and stuff. But even back through here, in this kind of like corner, besides the traffic on the highway, there's really nobody here. You know, like, I haven't even really seen any horse tracks through here. And the other path there were. So this is where it is. We're in that general vicinity. Now let's walk up this path and get up here and be quiet a little bit. Let's walk up through here. Find a nice spot and sit down. Man, anything could hide in there. We're down in here. I'm gonna walk all the way up there to that log and sit on that log. And look down and through here and up the hill. So once again, if you're not familiar with this story, I'll go ahead and retell it. It's only like 2.5 minutes, so it won't take long. But that way you guys, in case you haven't saw the first video, but go back and watch the first video. Make sure you hit that like button for me and all that good stuff too. It's a little mucky through here, but we'll be all right. Deer tracks. Pretty sure those were deer tracks. Like I said, I had to bone up on my tracking. Oh, look at that pretty blue bird. What kind of bird is that? Whoa, I've never seen a bird like that. You guys see that blue bird? Wow. Wow, I'm gonna try to be quiet and get up close to it. That thing was beautiful. It wasn't a blue jay. Flew away. I'm gonna sit right here on this log. Looks like a good spot. If I don't break my neck, I'm gonna sit down right here. See what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and read the Bigfoot Researchers Organization report. It's on their website. It's only, like a couple minutes worth of a report here for me to read, so hope you guys enjoy it. This encounter happened in September of the year 2003, and two young ladies were fishing, and this is what happened. This is their report on the BFRO website. My friend and I were fishing along the Rocky River in the Rocky River Reservation. We were up on a rock wall that was about 8 feet above the water. We had been fishing there about 2 hours when we saw a herd of deer cross the river away from us. About 5 minutes later, we could see something moving around in the woods directly across from where we were sitting. The river in this part of the reservation is about 20 feet across. We just figured it was a deer and continued to fish. Then I realized that if it was just a deer, it would have to been really tall or standing on its hind legs. It looked as though it was trying to eat leaves off of the trees. The sunlight caught its eyes and I realized it was looking forward at us with
these glowing reddish orange eyes, glowing from the sunlight, and I'm not implying it possessed scary demon eyes or something. As I was trying to figure out what this quote-unquote deer was doing, I realized it was starting to make its way out of the woods. This is when my friend and I realized it was not a deer at all. A large black image that was standing on two legs started to appear through the trees. My friend took off with her fishing gear at this point and went to her car. I continued to stand there in disbelief of what I was seeing. It stood there at the base of the woods looking at me. I could see this creature standing plain as day 20 feet across the river from me. I could see it was well over 6 feet tall and had black fur from head to toe. Once I realized what I was looking at, I grabbed my fishing gear and took off across the field to my friend's car. I even tripped and fell over at one point and peed in my pants in fear that it may have been chasing me because I started running. Once I got in the car, I asked my friend what she saw, and she said she wasn't sure, but that she was never going to Rocky River Reservation again.
All right, so I've been sitting here about 10-15 minutes. And there's a lot of activity down through here, but I cannot convey to you enough how thick it is through there. Like, there's no way. I mean, it would be very, very, very difficult for a person to get through there. It's just so overgrown and so wild. There are a few game trails you can find to go through there somewhere, but it's just a lot. It's really wild in this area. I didn't even go all the way up there yet. I think I'll leave that for the next video or another day, and I'll just keep going up, seeing how far up towards the road I can go. But for now, I'm gonna go back down there in that one open field and see what I can see. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Got all kinds of videos like this coming for you. So let's get back down. We got a long walk back, so let's get to it. So I'm walking back down the hill, and I come to this little spring that's coming across. And you guys can see what, I don't know what this is. What is that, cattails maybe? Bamboo? It looks like bamboo. I don't know what it is. I think it's bamboo. Bamboo growing right here. You guys can see how it goes down through there. And it's a wetland down through there. Yeah, I think that is, no, I don't know what it is. You guys tell me. Is that bamboo? Is that are those cattails? What are those? If they're cattails, I know that's a food source. See how wild it is through there. And then look over here. Like, man, you can't even see 20-30 feet in there. Man, these cardinals are going crazy right here by me. I'm trying to stop so you guys can hear them. Just give you a view on the other side of the river over there. Beautiful stuff down here. That sound you hear back there is the men working on the highway up there. It's a bridge that goes across the park. It's about, I'd say 400 feet up. These cardinals are going crazy here a second ago. I see a blue jay in there. Maybe that old ornery blue jay is messing with everybody. He is pretty though, isn't he? Lots of beautiful stuff down here. So I'm taking a different path back from the way I came. And you know, I'm just noticing some stuff. There's so much stuff down here for a creature to eat. Look, is this not a wild cherry tree right there? And there's a few of them back through there. I haven't even really been looking, you know, for like fruit-bearing trees down here, but there's a lot of oak trees, big cottonwoods, sycamores, maples. But you know, there's also these fruit trees that are down here. Wild cherries. I believe that's a wild cherry tree. If I'm wrong, sorry about that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So we're gonna take a gander back through here if it doesn't get too muddy up there. And we'll see what we can see. A little mucky through here. Oh, there's that little bird again. What kind of bird is that? I guess it's just a bluebird, but I've never seen a bluebird like that down or here around here by Cleveland at least. It's a very, very beautiful bird though. Man, this area back here is pretty swampy. Be a good area for a creature to hide out in. Yeah, so you guys leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of bird that is. That bluebird. If you guys know. Maybe it's just a blue bird. You call it a bluebird. I've seen a lot of horse tracks. We're back down here a little bit closer to the stables. Not really close, but we're not so close to up there by 480 towards the end. We're a little bit further back from there. Little frogs jumping. Oh, monkey. So leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking about these videos. Do you like them? Do you like when I just walk through and don't really say much and just show you the wildlife and let you hear it? Or do you like me to keep on talking sometimes and keep you guys entertained? I mean, you guys let me know. Oh my God. I shit you not. I'm standing here while I was walking by and I hear something in the woods over there. And I do my very first whoop that I've ever done in my life. I'll do it again here in a second. But honest to God, I just got a wood knock. Just one wood knock. And it didn't do it again. In this area, there's nothing over there. The stables are way down there. The river's there. And on the other side is where all the people are. Here, I was up on that hill and showed you how rough and tumble and wild it is through there. I'm gonna try to do it one more, the whoop again. And if it's a little amateurish, please bear with me. Because like I said, this is my really first attempt at doing that stuff. Like, I think that's another cherry tree right there. I'm not too sure, but I think it is. All right, here we go. Whoop! 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 That was so trippy. Honestly, because like I said, that was my first attempt at ever making like a vocalization. And literally after I did it, 3-4 seconds later, one single wood knock. I mean, I guess it could have been something else, but just weird how that happened right as soon as I did that. What kind of plan is this? Look at this thing. That's another thing. There's, like I was saying, all these different plants that I'm sure a lot of them are edible. Animals know which ones they are. And, you know, cherry trees, all kinds of stuff. There's probably apple trees down here, other fruit trees. This would be definitely a smorgasbord and a perfect hideout for this thing to be. I mean, without a doubt. Like I said, no one comes over here. This area is trapped between the river and that hill and the airport up there. I'll show it to you guys on the map. You know how I do it. You know, if they're climbers, some of these trees are so freaking big. They'd be, you know, they could be way up in there. And no one, I mean, who looks up in a tree like that usually? I mean, I have today because I've seen some widowmakers, but most people aren't looking up in trees like that. I don't know if there's any reports of Bigfoot actually going up in trees like that. But if they're kind of like a big great ape, you would think that they would be able to, kind of like the orangutans. And I mean, their body mass would be so much bigger, though. I don't know if they could do it. I can't believe this. But I'm walking down the path here. And there's something walking up on that damn hill. On top up there. I don't know where it went. But I tried to get my camera out as fast as I could. I'm trying to be super quiet. Like, I seen it walk like through the trees. I mean, on top of the hill up there. I don't know if it's hiding or if it sees me. But I swear on everything, my life, that something just walked up past those trees up there. Now, I guess there's a chance that it could have been a person, to be fair, because we, you know, are down here in a metro park. But there's nothing up there. Behind that is just like, way up there, there's houses. You know what sucks is that I filmed so much today that I'm running out of memory. I hear people over there on that side of the river. Remember, on that side of the river, it's where the parking lots and all the trails are. Over here, there's really nothing. It's just a horse trail. Wow. That is creepy. First I had that wood knock. And then I swear to God, I saw something walk past the trees up through there. Damn it, I can't believe I didn't have my camera out for either one of those. I should have recorded the whoops I did. I don't know why I didn't. But I guess it's just because it was my first attempt and I didn't want to sound stupid on camera. But I literally got a wood knock. And then I'm walking. And now we're a little bit further up. See, there's the valley there. And then that goes up the hill here. And what I saw was up in there. I was around this curve a little bit more. Unbelievable. I swear, I think I found a great place to come do some research. I mean, even if this is just like a temporary thing in the summer, you know, maybe he just comes. Maybe it migrates through here. No. I thought that was something up there, but it's not. Like I was saying, maybe it migrates through here and it just uses this little hidden paradise in the summertime. Because no one comes over here. Wow. If that hill wasn't so damn steep. I mean, it's like that, you know? It's pretty steep. I'll have to come back and try to get up on top of that hill some way and walk up on that ridge up there. Guys, I swear to God that I saw something walk up through there. I don't know if that was the gap I saw it in, but you see how you could see that ridge, and I was just looking up there and I heard something and I saw something go through, and I grabbed my camera and damn it. You know, I'm always making fun of people say, oh, I just didn't have my camera with me, but I was filming all day, but I didn't have it then. Honest to God's truth, that just happened twice. Wow. Guess I learned my lesson. I'm gonna have to get much more memory or stop making these 4K videos. I make them 4K because I like to, you know, give you guys the best views, but it would be much easier and take a lot less memory if I just did them in. Oh, is that a cave? Oh no, that's a tree that's down. I thought that was a cave at first over through there. So it would take a lot less memory if I just did them in 1080p. So you guys let me know. What do you think? Think they'd be all right in 1080p, or do you guys still want them in a 4K? Trying to keep the camera up there on that ridge line. But you see like that little like canyon thing that goes up through there? I mean, they have ways up and down through there. And hell, Bigfoot doesn't need a path like a person, right? From all the stories I hear. But I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but that hill goes, you know, it's a pretty good angle there. Man, I gotta come back in and get up on that hill. Look at that right there. I didn't see that when I came through because it's on this side. I'm gonna walk up there. Would this be a tree structure? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just fallen trees. And you see, right, you hear the people on the other side of the river, but there's really nobody over here, ever. You guys can see how steep this hill is now. But I'm closer to it. Oh, that's really not a cave or anything. It's just where the water is eating away. But you see how steep. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not super steep. But it's too steep for me to climb today, that's for sure. But you see that other draw that goes up through there. Okay, so there's a woodpecker up there. You hear that? But that's nothing like the wood knock I heard. You heard that? That was nothing like the wood knock I heard. I heard one single clunk, like against a tree or something. It was weird. All right, so I'm following this game trail back over here in the woods. Let me go deeper in the woods here, because I thought I heard something over here. It's probably just a deer, as we see. All the deer prints. But let's be sure, huh? I heard that wood knock, and I heard that, or I saw that figure up on the hill back there. Now we're back, you know, the hill goes up. Goes back down, and now this pushes back further. I'm right running out of memory, that's the problem. I definitely have to come back here. Probably on several occasions. And I'm gonna go deep, deep in the woods. I've been on the paths a lot today. But coming up, I'm gonna go deep in the woods in here. And see if there's anything hiding in there, guys. I'm trying to do my best. That wood knock and seeing that figure on top of that hill walk through really has got me fired up. I mean, really fired up. Now, I can't say for 100% sure that that wasn't a person on top of the hill. Very pretty horse there, isn't it? He's huge. Once again, this is the Cleveland Metro Park Stables. You can come down here and take riding lessons and board your horse, all that good stuff. They do whatever it is, show jumping or I don't know what it is, but it's a very beautiful horse. Okay, so there you guys have it. 2 videos down here on the squatchy spot. This is my new squatchy spot down here. I'm going to be making a lot of videos. Hope you enjoyed these videos. I really enjoyed making them. I'm telling you, I had some things happen out here that I can't explain. I'll give it to you 100. You know, I'm always truthful with you guys. I'll give it to you 100%. The wood knock, can't explain it. The figure on top of the hill, possibly could have been a person because, you know, we're here surrounded by a city, but it was really weird. And I'm definitely coming back to check it out. So you guys stay tuned for those videos. Until next time, remember, where there's a WILLSTAR, there's a way. And we'll see you guys later.